Metamorphosis. Beneath the gentle veil of a golden dusk, in a forgotten corner of a garden where time seemed to stand still, lived Alma, a humble weaver of dreams. Among the damp leaves and the whisper of the wind, she spent her days silently observing the magical transformation of tiny silkworms. Each morning, Alma would step into that natural sanctuary, where the larvae crawled slowly among the branches and across the fresh earth. To her, each worm was the embodiment of hope, small, seemingly insignificant creatures that, through patience and dedication, were preparing for an extraordinary destiny. One of these little lives, whom Alma had named Luz, became witness to a remarkable cycle. Day after day, she watched as Luz devoured tender leaves with determination, gathering the strength and energy needed for a journey that would transform every fiber of its being. The worm seemed to sense that something immeasurable was stirring within, a metamorphosis that would transcend mere existence. The time came when, wrapped in a cocoon of soft, gleaming threads, Luz appeared to sleep. Yet it was in that seeming stillness that life was being quietly reordered. The chrysalis, delicate as a sigh, held within it the essence of an inevitable change. Alma, her heart brimming with emotion and tears glistening under the sun, understood that metamorphosis was the miracle of rebirth, an act of courage, of leaving behind the familiar to embrace the beauty of the new. The days stretched endlessly as the cocoon lay still, and with each passing moment, Alma drifted into her own memories of transformation. She remembered the girl who, with every tear shed, had discovered the seeds of her own strength. In time, the cocoon began to tremble. The air was thick with anticipation, and with it, the promise of a revelation. At last, on a dewy, pristine morning, the shell cracked and, slowly, a butterfly emerged with unreal wings. Its colors danced like a rainbow woven from the light of dawn. Luz, once a mere worm, was now a symbol of transformation, rising in a flight that seemed to defy the gravity of fate. Alma's heart swelled with melancholic joy. In that image lay both the fragility and the strength of existence. As the butterfly vanished into the boundless blue sky, Alma understood that in the cycle of life, tears are not only sorrow, but also the celebration of each rebirth. That metamorphosis, so like her own story, reminded her that within every ending lies a beginning, and that sometimes, to cry is to release what is essential in order to soar towards freedom. And so, in the knowing silence of the garden, where the sun caressed the flowers and the wind whispered ancient secrets, Alma held on to the image of Luz, now a butterfly, as a reminder that in every transformation there is beauty, in every tear a farewell, and in every goodbye, the promise of a new flight.